Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Abdurrahman Kahi and you are watching Animals Production Practices. In our today lecture, we are going to talk on the broiler management, the all the phases which are included in the rearing of the broilers up to the last day, and what could be the requirements of broiler. All the things will be discussed in detail. First of all, what are broilers? Broiler is any chicken that is bred and raised specifically for meat production. Broiler production is becoming very important aspect of poultry production because of scarcity of meat. Have inherited ability to grow rapidly. If we talk about the average size of the body weight, it could be the 1.5 to 2 kg, and to attain this weight the broiler may consume 3 to 4 kg of feed within 5 to 6 weeks. In the broiler management, following key points are very important which should be kept in mind very carefully. The very important, that is the housing of the birds, which is obviously the shed of the birds, then the breed of the chicks or the broiler, that is very important, which should be the fast growing, the management of the litter and the waste disposal, the feeding and watering of the birds, the nutritionist in short, the medication or the vaccination of the birds, the lighting and the other environmental factors like the humidity, ventilation. Similarly, the most important, that is record keeping, which is very important in concern with the history of the broiler management. If we talk about the housing of the birds, the houses may be environmental controlled houses or the conventional houses. In the conventional houses, the open side houses, these are non-insulated with solid walls and the side walls closed with wire netting. These are very conventional type of houses. In humid and hot zones, such type of houses are recommended. Space requirement for the broiler in such houses is 1 square feet per bird. While in the environmentally controlled houses, these are the modern and very common nowadays. These are well insulated and light proof. Artificial environment can be provided easily in these houses. Similarly, the ventilation can be controlled by exhaust fans, and the temperature, humidity are automatically controlled by using the equipments and sensors. However, the space requirement for each broiler in these houses is less than the conventional bird. In case of environmental controlled houses, the per bird requirement of space is 0.75 square feet per bird. The chick quality. Following are the key points in determining the chick quality. These are the chick should be having acceptable body conformation. The body conformation may be of healthy, active, shining, and the body size, body weight. These are all the conformations are the points which should be kept in consideration. The chick should be free from leg weakness. It should be active and able to run or walk easily. And also the chick should be having appropriate and feather color and the shining skin as well. The chick should be disease resistant, which obviously is going to through the vertical or the genetic potential. The breed should be of good having good characteristics, and the chick should be come from the disease free breeders. Humidity of the air in the house. Broilers become ready to be marketed in just 5 weeks due to the proper nutrition and the watering and the other physical and medicated management. This is due to their better feed consumption and conversion. If we talk about the protein ratio, at the age of 1 to 3 weeks, the ration which could be given under this age of the bird should be having the protein 23 to 24%, and the energy of that feed should be 3190 kilocalorie per kg. Okay, and broiler finisher should be 4 to 5 weeks. These are the two stages: broiler starter and broiler finisher. Broiler starter is comprising the phase 1 to 3 weeks, and the broiler finisher is comprising the phase of 4 to 5 weeks. However, the feed given under this period of 4 to 5 weeks, the ration should be having of CP or the protein content up to 20 to 21% and the energy up to 3300 kilocalorie per kg. These are the instruments required to be installed in the poultry houses. This is the feed space or the feeder. This is also the feeder. Provide 2 trough space up to 3 weeks and 3 until market. This is the requirement of the birds. 2 troughs up to 3 weeks and 3 until market time. For circular pens, provide 20% less space per bird from above. Of 1 pen for 33 chicks should be provided. Water. Broiler body contains about 70% water. Water should be free from any kind of contaminations. The water should not be salty, because salty water may cause salt poisoning. Provide 2 thick founds for every 100 chicks at the start of the brooding period. The chick found may be demonstrated in the later of this video. The later, each broiler should have 0.76 inch of drinker space when troughs are used. Provide 20% less drinking space per bird when circular pans are used. Provide 1 gallon of water for 25 to 30 broilers. This is the chick fount which is commonly nowadays used for the vitamins and trace minerals for the nourishment are thus as supplements to meet up the requirements of the bird. Light management. 24 hours light should be provided for the first 2 days. 1 day only daylight for the rest of their production period. Diseases. Umphalitis. Remember, in the light management, the first 2 days the light could be provided for the 24 hours, but it should be reduced up to 17 hours periodically after 2 days. The diseases which are important and should be carefully managed. These are umphalitis, chlorum, Newcastle disease, hydropericardium, and Gumboro disease. Coccidiosis are the major diseases of the broiler. Vaccination and disease control. Vaccinate the birds according to the vaccination schedule against the prevailing disease in the area. If we talk about the schedule of the vaccination, at 7 days the Newcastle disease vaccination should be done, and the route of administration of vaccination could be eye drops or the umphalitis. At 10 to 14 days the Gumboro vaccination should be done through the eye drops. At 16 to 17th day of age, hydropericardium disease vaccination should be done through 1/2 cc intramuscular injection. At 22 to 25 day of age, Newcastle disease vaccination should be done through drinking water. At 30 to 32 day of age, Kumboro vaccination should be done through drinking water. So these are all the vaccinations which should be carefully administered through these routes. Special care. In the special care, we could do the proper vaccination, sanitation, broad spectrum antibiotics could be provided, and the coccidiostates could be provided as supplements. The most important, that is record keeping. What is the importance of record keeping? During rearing, following records should be kept: line and source of chicken, vaccination, medication and supplementation record, feeding program record, feed consumption by days, weeks and during whole rearing period record should be maintained. Body weight by weeks or the regular measuring of the body weight should be carefully documented. Mortality by days and weeks should be carefully recorded. And at the end, the culling or harvesting of the birds to the market, the record of all these aspects or the points or the factors should be carefully documented. That's all about today's lecture. If you are having any question, you may ask in the comments. Thank you very much.